Hello, and welcome back to Hemlock Hills. We've had a bit of an interesting spring and early summer here at Hemlock Hills. My wife, unfortunately, got very sick in the late winter and early spring, ended up contracting Lyme disease from a tick bite and had health-related anxiety and depression. And it was a really tough time for her and for myself and for the kids. And in that time, I just stepped away from the house project and didn't really make any videos because I just couldn't devote the energy and time needed to help her through her health-related care process. But the good news is that she is doing much better. The Lyme treatment worked, and she was very responsive to that, and we're back on track to working at the property. And what you just saw there was a flyover of our water situation. In the spring, we had 2 additional wells drilled. One of them developed salt water just like the other well, so it's now useless. And the third well actually has good water. It's very shallow. It's only about 29 feet. And it's still only about a gallon or a gallon and a half per minute, but we can make that work. It's clean water, so we stopped with that. As soon as my wife started feeling better and we were able to start working out at the property again, we burned through all the logs that had already been cut down, and I had to collect another 100 or so trees for 160 timbers that we still needed for the house. So this was like the beginning of the process. I started at my property and ultimately had to collect around 40 or 50 timbers for my father-in-law's house as well. But once we collected all those, we were able to get them on the mill and get them all cut down to size, and was able to get started on the joinery shortly after that. So we're going to watch this tree fall down, and I'm going to go into a little segment just kind of showing some of the joinery and timber woodworking that we've been doing, and I'll follow up with you after this. You done jumping? You got any new? Here too? Mm-hmm. Don't tell me you don't want it. So here we are now in October, and I've got a bunch of neat stacks of unfinished timbers that still need to be worked through, but I also have a stack of finished timbers, which is incredibly exciting. So here I've got all of the rafters for the house. Flip you around so you can take a look-see. So these are all the dormer rafters, and then a mix of dormer rafters and the main 12/9 or 9/12 pitch rafters here. So this is it. It's all of the roof done, and that's huge progress. So I still got to work through a bunch of this stuff, and then this stack will just keep growing. I've got one more super exciting thing to show you, so if you follow me up here, we'll take a peek. This has been like my main workspace now. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to keep this up because winter is coming here in central New York, and this will not withstand the snow, but I'll work under this as long as I can. And this is what I wanted to show you right here. This is our ridge beam. So post, this will be flipped upside down, and the rafters are all going to land on the top of this. It's a pretty complicated piece. I haven't done any recording on this because I really just needed to focus my attention to make sure I got it right. There's two scarfs. So a central piece here, scarfed section on this side, and a scarf section on that side. These things are perfect. I'm so pleased with how they came out. I do have a couple more like this to do, so I will get some video of doing all the scarf layout and cutting in due time. But progress is being made. More videos to come. Everybody's doing good, happy and healthy, which is the most important thing. And we got to go home and get dinner. Good night, y'all. Around, and we'll catch you on the next video. See you later.